trouble.
Hey guys, this is Mr. Jojo. Today I'll be showing you the open weight bout between Bruce Lee and Derrick Lewis. I hope you guys don't like it.
On any UFC fighter, here is the Black Beast, Derrick Lewis. Really became a heavyweight contender quickly into this UFC run. He trains under the unheralded Bob Perez 4-ounce fight club in Houston, Texas. Lewis has put Houston on the heavyweight map, Joe. He has every intention of working his way to a UFC title shot.
This guy has lightning fast hand speed. His combinations come swiftly and from all angles.
Well, Bruce Lee was quoted as saying the best fighter is someone who can adapt to any style, and Bruce Lee himself certainly fits the bill. The founder of Jeet Kune Do and the man Dana White calls the father of modern mixed martial arts. He is perhaps the most influential martial artist of all time. As good a combination of speed, striking, unpredictability, and precision as we've ever had in martial arts. Good to see Bruce Lee making the UFC walk tonight.
He's very athletic, has a ton of natural quickness. You can see it in the way he moves around the octagon. He's got fast feet and a lightning quick jab. He's a very difficult guy to counterfight. As soon as you see the shot coming, he's tagged you.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Lewis is 1 year his senior. He weighed in at 260 pounds. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 260 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, guys, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
And we are underway. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round 1. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Couple of chins here being tested early. All right, first round is underway, and I don't have to tell the avid fans, you've got to watch out for this fighter's powerful overhand punches. He does not discriminate, power from both sides, and a big part of his game plan obviously coming in here tonight. Orthodox for much of the fight, he's going southpaw here, Joe. Lewis gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. Oh! So Lewis is now dealing with a cheek cut.
Hard hook.
Oh, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there. He would be wise to start moving his feet, get on the tips of his toes, and figure out a way to get that head off the center line and out of harm's way. Lee's got the tie clinch. Let's see what he can do with it.
And from here, transitions to the Muay Thai clinch. He's got the plum here. Oh! You can tell that shot hurt him bad in the body.
Oh, man alive, another head kick lands. And defensively, Joe, his approach here is leaving a lot to be desired. He better raise that guard. If not, one more lands flush, and he could get knocked out. Back and forth we go here. Nice combination there by Lee.
Good straight left.
Lee going for the body. Missed with that kick.
Hit him with the jab.
Lee gets hit by that leg kick. That landed.
Oh, beautiful kick.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range.
Good defense there.
The Black Beast gets absolutely punished by that head kick.
Oh!
Rips the body there. Effective jab there by the Black Beast. Going to the body there with the right kick.
Beautiful timing with the left hand. Attempts a big hook to the head, but misses. Oh, very nice.
Lewis's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Absolutely.
Timely defense there, huge block for him. Lee's kick, that one blocked. Nice punch by the Black Beast. Double underhooks now, Joe. Staying busy here.
Oh, vicious knee to the body. He's hurt to the body. You can tell that shot hurt him bad.
He is all about that left kick to the body. Big body shot.
Body.
He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Nice takedown. Good control, postures up.
Man!
Beautiful body shot there, too. Beautifully executed sweep.
Effective punch there by Lee.
Landing some good punches from this position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Lee. Lewis gets up. He is back on the feet here.
Now he's in full mount. Yeah, that did hurt. You saw the wince.
Elbow up top by Lee. Man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy's going to be busy. The horn sounds for the end of round one.
Listen, that was awesome. I need more of that. I want you to go out at the beginning of this round and be aggressive. Be smart.
There's a nice kick to the body. Here's a devastating kick that does some serious damage. And here we see a devastating throw.
Ariane Celeste is holding it down.
You ready? You ready?
Second round underway.
Now, starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover.
Very nice leg kick there by Lee. Right hand upstairs. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
He hit him with an axe kick. Very nicely done.
Oh, gets the single leg takedown. Pretty good velocity on that one.
Slides him over, and nice reversal here.
Hammer fist here by Lee. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Oh, elbow to the head.
Lewis's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
In half guard. Big shot from the bottom. He's landing some wicked elbows here. And back to the mount. Good shot to the head. Hip escape. And he's out of the full mount. Nicely done.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Feinting with that kick.
How about that shin? And he continues to work the body here. Lee gets caught with that punch. Oh!
He's stumbling. Body kick, look at that.
Punch coming, it's blocked.
Oh, head kick.
Switching stances here.
He clipped him.
Nice body kick there. Again, shoots for a takedown, not there once again. And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by the Black Beast. Side kick. Well, he ate a pretty big head kick there, Joe. And
Oh, flying knee. Head kick.
he gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Lands a huge kick. Big kick to the head. He's hurt. He's stunned. He is in deep danger right now. Deep danger.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Lewis's face is not pretty now, Joe. Hopefully his mother isn't watching. That cut on his cheek is getting worse with every strike landed by his opponent.
The way he passes the guard is just a thing of beauty. Nicely done reversal.
Effective strike there by Lee.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. In half guard now.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Lewis.
Look at this. He's out of it. Lands with a big elbow.
Outstanding combination of elbows there, Joe, by Lee. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there. Head kick lands, Joe. He blocks the punch.
Side kick.
Lee gets caught with that punch.
Tagged him. Oh, he missed that kick.
Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Oh, big knee. He's hurt. He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. Oh, very nice.
Oh, big left. Beautiful combination there by Lee.
Big shots. Really swung everything into that kick, but fell short.
Now he goes for the single leg.
That one hurt. Being in this southpaw versus orthodox, it opens both of them up to the power side. Power back kick, power hand. Oh, another shot. He's hurt bad. This could be it right here. Big shots. High kick. He hurt him.
And now a head kick to boot.
Oh,
Unbelievable. How about those 5 minutes? Oh, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Thankfully for him, that'll keep him in the fight. Knocked down near the end of the round. Saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's a perfectly placed kick that results in a knockdown. Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
Hey, head up, listen. Listen, hey, focus. Real.
Brittany Palmer doing fine work as usual. Third round underway.
That last round was absolutely insane. Both guys hurt on multiple occasions. If they continue it this way in this round, someone's gonna get knocked out.
Man, I could watch this guy all day. He continues to land a high number of strikes, just as he did in the previous round. And at least to my amateur eyeballs, Joe, he's not showing any signs of slowing down tonight. Lewis gets touched by that kick there. Oh, nice job by him there to slip that off. Wow, Joe! Huge head kick there.
Body kick, look at that.
Lewis is all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is gonna hurt something fierce tomorrow. Oh! Massive kick to the body.
This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
Well, Joe, you gotta fault the strategy here. I'm not saying he bet on the opponent, but he's moving right into that straight punch and right into his opponent's striking range. He would be...
Oh! He's definitely hurt.
Big knee to the body!
He's hurt.
Oh! With that hook, he's gonna have to change some things here.
Oh, he hurt him bad. He's badly hurt.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
He's hurt again. He's got to be careful here. He's clearly in trouble.
Big body shot.
Body.
Oh, he might be out.
Look at this, takedown.
Oh, elbow to the head there by Lee. So Lewis's eye and the swelling around it is only getting worse by the minute. You gotta wonder, Joe, at this point, whether or not that might be a fractured orbital bone.
Yeah, here he goes again. Trying to spin to the back. Now he's got his back. Showing good defense, covering up, stopping that ground and pound.
Oh, that right hand is on point. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Well, he's up. He is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Elbow now to the head. That one landed by Lee.
He's got full, oh, nope, half guard.
Well, it's certainly been a weapon of choice for him tonight. Another elbow landed there by Lee.
Mounts again.
The Black Beast gets pounded here with these elbows to the head.
Tags him. He's got full guard here.
All right, so he just decides to get up here, Joe. While the body was wide open, his opponent took advantage. Kick to the body lands flush. He's going to have to make some adjustments here moving forward.
There's a single attempt. Oh, he's getting some hit with that one.
How about that shin? Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
Good exchange there.
Lands a jab.
That cut on his nose is really bad. They may stop this fight.
Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Lewis. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds.
Oh! This could be it.
Man, has his chin been tested early.
Oh, that head kick landed.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Oh, he's tagging. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, how good is that jab by Lewis?
Oh, big kick. Body kick, look at that. 10 seconds to go here. Let's see what happens. Wow. That one hurt.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes from the books.
Listen, take a deep breath and relax, okay? That was a good round. You won that round, but I need you to stay more active on the ground, okay?
And here's a nice kick to the body that lands. And here's another kick to the body. And here's one more perfectly placed kick to the body. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Brittany Palmer in the building. Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Good punch. Oh, he got hurt very, very badly. Body kick, look at that.
Oh, straight right.
What a wild exchange. Really missed with that right hand. Oh!
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. A complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Excellent sweep. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Lee gets in the clinch.
Got double underhooks.
Oh, big knee!
He's trying to stay up.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he wobbled him. Back to his feet again. Amazing. Nice takedown. And he reverses position. Full back hooks.
Oh, now the other eye is starting to swell, so insult to injury, both of his eyes starting to swell pretty badly now.
Good shot. Elbowing him in the face.
Back to the feet now.
Oh! He got hurt bad.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really stringing them together and putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to make...
Oh! Big knee. He's got to be careful here. He's in trouble. Wow! That's it. It's over.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Landed a hard kick for the knockout.
I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact.
Take a look at this from a different angle. Crank right on the jaw.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So this is the open weight bout between Bruce Lee and Derrick Lewis. Thank you guys for watching.
Declaring the winner by knockout. introduce the Dragon Lee.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee lighting up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer about. You know he's gonna get everyone's best shot, but more often than not, Lee's skills are enough to rue the day. That was once again the case in this one. How about Bruce Lee?